let's see how we can synergize and deliver this country from the clutches of what we are suffering. I think he was excited, and he assured me he would get back to me. And I am happy today to have this golden opportunity. I would have said, let's do it online, but I have a personal approach. If I want to be assisted, I go to look for that assistance where it is. I don't wait for it to come to me. I would have just engaged this meeting online by Zoom. We'll still be talking to them. I said, no, I want to step in Ibadan for 2 reasons. Number one reason, I met Dickon in a function. He embraced me very warmly as if we grew together. Even for that one, let me just go and say, thank you, sir. Second reason, the history of decolonization in Nigeria was meted here in Ibadan, 9th January 1950. When H.M. Foote, the colonial secretary, posed 2 questions. And each question was 2 in 1. Do you want a centralized legislative and executive authority in one hand, or you want a federal system? That was question 1. Our people chose the B part of it. We want a federal system. So here we are in Nigeria with a population that is about 230 million and one single ethnic group that's not more than 6 million out of 230 million controlling us and twisting us anyhow. They have been in power with Balewa 6 years. They have been in power with Shagari 4 years. They have been in power with Yar'Adua 3 years. They have been in power with Buhari 8 years. The next ethnic group that has been fairly lucky is the Yoruba ethnic group. Obasanjo for 8 years. Tinubu is just barely 2 years. Then the last is the Ijo, Jonathan 5 years. So here we are, blowing big grammar, very good by word of ideas, but we need practical action on the ground now. And I think all the advocacy groups have spoken well enough. It's time to regroup and come out as one and put up an agenda. TRG is very strong on citizenship mobilization. I've seen it through our webinars. I've participated in some. The convener shares, even the ones that did not participate in, he shared it with me. I've gone through. I've shared with my leadership in MNR. They're excited. Now, I've come here physically today. I've seen the kind of infrastructure that we have. The war will be war of right information to the right person at the right time for the right reason. Once you get that one, your breakthrough is guaranteed. Your breakthrough is guaranteed. If you miss those 4, you will labor in vain. And what is the platform for that dissemination of information? You have it here already. You have it here already. And we in MNR feel that we can achieve the purpose with the synergy of all of us coming together.
After this contract, we identify 4 pillars that we want to play with. That if this country is to succeed as a single unit, we must go back to autonomous regions. No matter how we define that, we must have inclusivity. We shouldn't hand over our country to a clique or to individuals. We must have cooperative governance, in which case I'm ready to assist you, we are ready to assist you. We must agree that we are one. So once I'm going up, you must go up too, and must assist you to go. Finally, we must embrace meritocracy. The people that gathered January 9, 1950 were, however, brought together after they've gone round since 1949. They were going round. Mark came to Nigeria in 1948 and started his movement to correct the Clifford Constitution, which was brought from this thing. And people were shouting that we have no input in it. So they went around each village, each ward, gathered in Kaduna, gathered in Enugu, gathered in Ibadan. And whatever the Kaduna people want, which was whatever the North wants, they gather it together after going around. Whatever the Easterners want, they gathered together in Enugu and they brought that to Ibadan. January 9, 1950, they started at their conference. It's on record that each group came with whatever they think they want, the terms. Of the 11 items that were brought by the North, of the 7 items that were brought by the Southwest, of the 9 items that were brought from the East, is 7, 9, 11. Right? The most contentious ones that they could not agree upon are still the issues we are facing till today. But for us at TRG, our thinking is this: can we go back to these ethnic groups and ask them, just like Mark Passing did, what do you really want? So, if you say Middle Belt is Middle Belt. I understand that they have about 170 something of the total 3 something that we say is in Nigeria. Right? What do you really want? That is the question, and that's why we are mobilizing our people. And we found in MNR a brand, a name that cannot be wished away. You are looking at the elite. Very good. You can do nothing without them. I agree. We are focused on the grassroots. And the reason is simple. We discovered that as of today in Nigeria, most of our elite are detached. I believe we can remain Nigerians, agree to build Nigeria where each and every one of us will be very proud to be a Nigerian. The earlier we get this done, you are talking about the Constitution. We have a belief that the 1963 Constitution was not abrogated, it was suspended. Absolutely. And the word suspension means that suspension can be lifted.
It can be restored.
And again, the 1963 Constitution was not exactly suspended. Certain aspect of it was suspended.
Suspended, not the entire document.
Not the entire document.
Absolutely.
Engagement with political class in Nigeria will never give you result over this. I'm sorry to say,
Not right.
the only way to push the political class is to have the resources of the people in terms of number. Especially because the whole idea in their mind now is how to win 2027 election.
Until you make it impossible.
So if we are able to aggregate a reasonable number, put them on the platform and say, okay,
No election.
we want to vote for you. We sincerely want to vote for you. This is the number of people we have mobilized. They are not asking you to build school and build road. What they want is restructuring. And these are the points that, because if you are going to go to a Tinubu and sit with him and say what you want is restructuring, he will weigh the request in the light of the number of people that are seated. Because he's a politician, he thinks in number. But if Afenifere had mobilized the Southwest, TRG has mobilized across the country, MNR particularly, take this from me, sir, particularly should have operations in all the nations where you have members.
Yeah.
Then come and take it.